Hi and welcome to Tarot Rebel. This is a reading for Aquarius. Please continue watching if you're an Aquarius or if you have Aquarius in your chart. Cross-watchers are also welcome. This is a general reading, so please keep only what resonates with you. Discard anything that doesn't make sense to you. If you like this type of content, don't forget to subscribe, comment and share. Let's get started, Aquarius, and I'll take a look into your recent past, your current situation, and your immediate future, and then I will close it off with some oracle cards. Okay, let's see what's in your recent past. Two more, please. So, Three of Wands, Five of Pentacles, and the Eight of Cups. In your current situation, you have the Empress, the Chariot, one more please, and the Nine of Swords. In your future, you have the Tower, what else? The Nine of Pentacles, and one more, the Emperor. And the overall energy is the Hanged Man. There are some major things going on in your current situation and your immediate future, and one thing I can tell you for sure, this is not a time to action. It might seem like you want to precipitate things with this Chariot here in the middle, and it might seem like things are coming fast towards you with this Tower moment, but the overall energy is this Hangman, and this is a reminder for you not to rush into things and to let things play out the way they are meant to play out. Okay, let's look into your recent past. You have this Three of Wands, which talks about some kind of action involved, some follow-up to a plan. And with this Eight of Cups and the Five of Pentacles, I think the overall energy is that you need to move on from something that didn't serve you anymore. It made you feel desolated, it made you feel insecure, it made you feel worried, it made you feel maybe worried for your financial well-being, but this situation clearly doesn't serve you, so you decided and took the action to move on from it and let everything behind and step into a new kind of energy. Okay, in your current situation, you have the Empress, the Chariot, and the Nine of Swords. There's still some anxiety left from the past, and you can still feel its looming presence from time to time, but this doesn't mean that you need to give in to this kind of energy. You also have the Chariot, and you want things to move fast towards something you really want. It's you being decisive, being determined to achieve something, and you're going fast at it. And you also have the Empress and also have the Emperor here in the future, so this is a power couple, so it might mean that you represent the Empress and you will meet someone who's the Emperor in the future. It also means you being in touch with your inner world and being prosperous and abundant within yourself and with what you share to others as well. In your near future, you have the Tower, which is the most significant card of this column, and things are going to crumble in a way that you might not like it, and things, the way it will happen, it might look like a curse in the spur of the moment, but it's actually a blessing in disguise. The Tower moments always come to level everything out and to make things equal and to make room to grow. And I hope this is the case, but we'll dive into a bit later. With the Nine of Pentacles here, in terms of finances, it looks like in your future this will pick up a lot, and you will experience that abundance that the Empress brings, and you will move on from this Five of Pentacles to this Nine of Pentacles. So you move on from worrying about finances into feeling quite accomplished. And I cannot help but noticing that you have the Five of Pentacles, the Chariot, and the Nine of Pentacles. The transition is so obvious to me. It's like, okay, I'm not really enjoying this current situation of not having money or not having enough money to do whatever I need to do to sustain my lifestyle. And then you move very, very fast towards this kind of energy where you feel accomplished, where you feel abundant, where you feel like independent and having it all together, right? With this Emperor here, I think this is again your energy of using your ability to control, to structure your life the way you want it to. This card brings you stability, and it brings you discipline in a way that's very beneficial to you. It also might be someone who's an Aries coming into your life, but I see it mostly as your energy. The overall energy of the reading is this Hangman, which is also a card of Pisces, so it might be someone who's a Pisces, but because you have two very fast moving cards here, you have this Chariot and then you have the Tower, both of them very fast moving energies. The Hangman is here as a reminder as to not rush into things. Things are happening for you, but you need to let them play out the way they need to play out, because otherwise it will just be chaos, and I don't think we want chaos, right? We want something, clearly you want structure and stability, and you want to move on from this Tower moment. You make the transition from after the Tower moment to go into this very independent energy, and then coming into this very secure, stable energy of the Emperor. Tell me more about the Empress, please. The Ten of Swords. Some healing that you're doing. I think it's again based on this past situation. The Four of Swords. One more, please. Yeah. So this Empress is clarified by the Ten of Swords, which is basically ending a cycle of loss, pain, feeling defeated. And it's also clarified by the Four of Swords, which again talks about taking a rest. And as I said before, in your current situation, the Empress represents how you feel inside, and the Emperor is what you share with the world. So you have to feel balanced within you, and you have to take this break, you have to move on from this loss in order for you to share those gifts with others. And the other card clarifying the Empress is this Page of Wands, which talks about finding again your enthusiasm, your curiosity, your sense of self, your passion, your creative side. And it talks about allowing that kind of inspiration to come back into your life. Tell me more about the Emperor, please. Okay, I'll take them both. So you have the Nine of Pentacles again, and you also have the Queen of Pentacles, and one more, please. And you have the Death card. This Emperor here is a rebirth for you. It's you achieving a new kind of stage in your life, right? And this Tower moment and this Death card allows you to move on from anything in the past that didn't serve you into this very empowered kind of energy, right? And the Emperor is also clarified by the same Nine of Pentacles, which again talks about wealth and abundance and prosperity and good investment and being accomplished, basically. And you also have the Queen of Pentacles, which is very nurturing. So I feel like in your recent past you're very much in touch with your feminine side, with this Empress here, but when you go into this Emperor, I think you will still keep holding on to this feminine energy, because the Queen of Pentacles is very similar to the Empress, and it's the same kind of energy, very motherly, very earthly, very gracious, generous, kind, compassionate kind of energy. Tell me more about the Tower. Okay, you get the Sun. Interesting. So this Tower moment will in fact bring you very positive things. And the Page of Swords and the Two of Swords. This Tower moment will come based off a decision which you will have to make, regardless if you want it or not. And you will need to have that split-second kind of focus for you to make the right decisions and for you to be happy. In order for you to build the life you want, you need to do certain things in a very rational, reasonable way, and it will bring you lots of happiness and lots of I don't know, warmth, and anything that's positive, it will come after this Tower moment. Tell me more about the Chariot, please. Let's see. The Queen of Wands. Two more, please. Okay. Again with the Tower and the Hermit. So you know exactly what you want. You've done the work within yourself and you know exactly what you want, and you're heading towards this Tower moment fast. I'm more confident that these two moments are one and the same. They're part of a bigger scheme in the timeline, because you know time is fluid, right? So what's happening in the present, it might be a bounce off from the past, and what will happen in the future, it will be a stretch from something that's happening now. So I'm even more confident that this Tower moment in your near future is a continuation of you going headfirst towards this energy. Tell me more about the Hangman. Okay, I'll take you. The Hangman clarified by the Empress. This is a time to nurture yourself and to look into yourself and to give things to you and not to others. And the Two of Cups, love yourself. It's not a time to make rash movements and decisions. And the Knight of Wands. This Knight of Wands is very fast. It's very fast moving, very adventurous. But I think this Hangman is trying to remind you that this is a time for you to wait and not react in a very extreme way. It's a time to look into yourself, to nurture yourself, take care of yourself, and love yourself. Okay, Aquarius, let's see what's your blockage. What's the blockage for Aquarius, please? Beauty. Interesting, because you have the Empress twice, and I think it's very hard for you to not necessarily see the beauty in things or within you. It's very hard for you to appreciate what you have, appreciate what the world has to offer. And I think this is a lesson you need to learn with this Hangman, and clarified by the Empress here. You need to learn how to love yourself and how to learn whatever gifts you have, how to learn to appreciate them, how to remove this blockage, please. Grieving. This is the pain in the past, and this Ten of Swords here, which talks about grief and pain, you need to grieve and be sad about something that happened in the past in order for you to see the beautiful things. It's like, together I read them, something like, you can't have the sun card without the storm, right? So even the worst things that can happen to us can appreciate us, how to enjoy the other good things we are experiencing. Tell me, what's the future outcome? Possible future outcome. Okay. Justice. I think with you growing into the Emperor energy after you've been through the Empress energy, I think things will be more balanced and more fair to you and to others. And this will serve you in a way that you may not even comprehend at this moment, but it will do you very well. Let's ask the cards for a piece of advice. Let's see, what's the advice for Aquarius, please? Dignity. That's a lot of red. I think your root chakra needs to be taken care of, because this is a lot of red. This your foundation is not stable. Your foundation, you want to grow into this stable energy of the Emperor, but your foundation is not stable, so you need to take care of that. You need to look into things that might help you balance your chakras out. Okay, Aquarius, that's all I have for you. Thank you so much for joining me. If this resonated with you in any way, please like, share, and subscribe to help me grow my channel. You can follow me on Instagram, on Facebook, on my website. The links are in the description box down below. Thank you so much.